Please subscribe and you can download this code from description below. Certainly. Here's a tutorial on Python's async and await with a code example. Asynchronous programming in Python is made easier with the introduction of the asyncio module and the async and await keywords. These allow you to write asynchronous code that is more readable and maintains a synchronous appearance. Asynchronous programming is particularly useful for tasks that involve I/O operations, such as network requests or file operations, where waiting for a response can be a time-consuming process. Before we dive into the example, make sure you have Python 3.5 or later installed. Coroutine. A coroutine is a special type of function that can be paused and resumed. Coroutines are defined using the async def syntax. Event loop. The event loop is the central mechanism that coordinates the execution of asynchronous tasks. It manages the execution of coroutines and allows tasks to yield control when waiting for I/O or other asynchronous operations. Let's consider a simple example of fetching the HTML content of multiple websites concurrently using asynchronous programming. Async function fetch_HTML. This function uses the IOT library to make an asynchronous HTTP request and fetch the HTML content of a given URL. Async function main. This is the main asynchronous function. It creates a list of URLs to fetch, creates a list of tasks using the fetch_HTML coroutine, and gathers the results using asyncio.gather. Event loop and asyncio.run. The asyncio.run main line runs the event loop and executes the main coroutine. Save the code in a file, example async_example.py, and run it. You should see the HTML content of each URL printed asynchronously. The async and await keywords, along with the asyncio module, provide a powerful mechanism for writing asynchronous code in Python. This example demonstrates how to fetch multiple web pages concurrently, improving the overall efficiency of I/O bound tasks. Feel free to explore more features of asyncio and adapt the concepts to your specific use cases. ChatGPT.